Hello, my name is Peter. I'm assistant professor here at the University of Nevada, Reno. This is my wonderful class of high advanced reading and writing students. Today we're going to show you on the map where we come from, and then I'm going to teach you a short lesson.
Hi, my name is Aras. I'm from Turkey. I'm so glad to be a part of this program because we have many international students like me. Now we are here, but we have many international students like from Brazil, Turkey, China, Japan and South Korea and Indonesia, and Vietnam. That's it.
Hello, my name is Ken, and now I'm studying in IELC, and I'm from Japan, and in the future I want to be a teacher, and I want to be an English teacher in Japan, so now I'm studying English here. I have to improve my English skills. Yeah, IELC is very good place to improve our English skills. Thank you. That's it.
What do you do when you see a word that you don't know? Students?
Guess.
Guess? What else?
Dictionary.
Go to the dictionary, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's what most people do. They will go to the dictionary. But we're going to say don't go to the dictionary first because there's some problems with that. First of all, you can have different multiple meanings, and then there's a tennis game that goes on in your head, which is, here's English, translate back to your native language, back to English, and if you do this while you're reading, it slows you down. So therefore, you have really little or no continuity in your reading, and that way you will be reading more slowly and with less comprehension. So we tell students, decide how much you want to read before you check words. Start with a paragraph, then go to a page, but read continually. You will encounter many new words. What do you do then? Make a quick guess. So what I want to show you quickly is some 3 simple steps that you can use to formulate your guesses. And again, if you're using the dictionary, you're going to forget the meaning. You might study words, but you don't learn them. And we all know that we studied words for vocabulary test on Thursday night. We take the quiz on Friday, we get 90%, and Monday we've forgotten most of the new words. Okay, so we say use it or lose it, put it into your muscle memory. So first of all, we want to use context first, and then the way we want to use the dictionary is to check or confirm our educated guesses. We don't want to use the dictionary as a crutch. Okay? So first of all, we're going to look at the grammar context. First of all, parts of speech. Most commonly, it will be a noun, an adjective, or a verb. Okay? The articles, prepositions, conjunctions, pronouns, adverbs, not so important. Once you've identified is it a noun, adjective, or verb, then you want to see how does it work in the sentence. Is it the subject? That is the doer of the action? Is it the verb, which is the action? Or is it the object, which is the receiver of the action? Also, you have the object of preposition, in the park, at the home. So you're seeing from the grammar how it's working in this sentence. Next, you want to go to word form context. And of course, in English, we get most of our words from Latin and Greek. And the simple explanation or example would be transportation. Trans is a prefix that means across. Port is a root that basically means to carry. And ation is a suffix which has the action or activity of. So you got transportation. Another example, you got miscommunication. Okay? So you're looking at prefix, root, and suffix. This is a little bit more difficult for our Asian students because they don't have the Greek and Latin roots in their languages. For South Americans and Europeans, it's much less difficult because they have some of the same roots and prefixes in their languages. Third, we're going to look at situation context. What has happened so far in the passage? What has happened so far in the paragraph, in the sentence? How about the sentence before and the sentence after? Okay, what's going on? Look especially at connectors, pronouns, and other function words. Okay. Also look at your word endings to determine your situational context. So if you use all of these three together, you can formulate some kind of guess. So we're going to use all three to make an educated guess. And here's the problem with the dictionary. The new vocabulary often represents terms which are usually in phrases and not just one word. Okay? And so the dictionary may not help you out in this respect. So vocabulary and context. Look at it this way. You're a word detective. Grammar is a puzzle. We're trying to build awareness so that you can begin to see patterns and then make guesses, educated guesses, not wild guesses. And then again, we use the dictionary later to confirm or check your guess. So right now we're going to do a quick activity and see if we can make an educated guess. Some of these words here. Okay, let's look at a few examples here and figure out the word from context. Students, what do you think here? Here's your word, attributes. It's difficult to list all of my father's attributes because he has so many different talents and abilities. Okay. What are some clues here to show you? Anybody?
Talents and abilities. Talents and abilities.
Talents and abilities. You get talents and abilities. What else is a clue?
It's related to
It's
father.
related to father. It's related to father. Attributes. Okay. Okay. All. Right. So many.
Different.
So many different. Right? It's difficult. Why? Because here's your connector. Because he has so many different. So what's an attribute? What's a guess for attribute?
Future.
Talents and abilities.
It's like talents and abilities because you could consider talents and abilities a synonym, right? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's do one more example here. Number 2, marry. Okay, so you tell me the different clues that you see. Okay, here's your word here, right? So is that noun, adjective, or verb? Here's your verb. Okay, where's your subject of the sentence? Mary is a simple subject. Then this is a description of who Mary is. Okay. Okay. So it could conferred. We could say even conferred upon. Maybe phrasal verb. Okay. Conferred upon Robert. What? Where's your object? Object is title. Which title? Title of vice president. Why? There's your connector that shows you the relationship of ideas because she thought he would do a good job. What's your guess for conferred? Huh? Give. And just to sum up here, when you're making a guess in vocabulary, it can be a very simple guess. Just like conferred to give. Give is perfectly okay. You can go to the dictionary later to get the nuance of meaning or the sophisticated meaning. But a simple guess is good enough because it actively involves you. You're an active learner. You're not passively being fed new vocabulary. You are digging for it. You're producing the sweat to dig for it, to get your own words as a word detective. Thank you very much.